Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Lakshmi Creatives. Today I am going to explain your prime number in Java language, how to create a prime number coding in Java. And if you give any number, whether it is a prime or not, how to check it in this code in Java. Let's see and start the coding here. So public class, here I am giving a class name, a prime number checking. Here I am created a class name, prime number checking. So this code is for a prime number, whether it is a prime or not, whatever we are giving a number, it is a prime or not for checking. Okay, so for that purpose I am creating here a class name prime number checking. If you need any give any other name here also. Okay, so then next a main method creation. So public static void main method. So in this method we have to give a string arguments, string args, and next I need to give an initializer number. So for we are giving a number, right? So for that purpose I am using a int number is equals to, here I am taking a number like 29. Okay, so if you want to give any number here, you can initialize like a 12, 13, 11 or 26, whatever it may be. If you can use any number. So this is an example, a number. Okay, so you can change any number. Change this number to check for different values. Okay, if you want to give any number here, and the next I'm giving here I'm using like a boolean method in this program. Okay, so boolean is prime method I'm using here, is prime is equals to check prime number. Okay, so I'm using here boolean method is prime. So is prime is a checking whether it is a method is a prime or not. Okay, so in that condition, so we need to use some conditions here. Whatever we are giving the number is a prime or not, for that purpose we need to give some conditions, like I'm here using if condition and else condition. So if condition is, if we are giving a 29 number, so it is a prime, then it will print the output like it is a prime, otherwise it false. So that's why we are using a if else condition here. So write the code like if condition, if method is prime. Okay, is prime. So if we are giving a prime number, it is prints like as a prime number. Okay, system dot out dot println number plus is a prime number. Okay, otherwise it not a prime number. Here we are using a else condition. So else system dot out dot print ln number. So else condition we are giving already is a prime. So if condition is satisfied, it will print like a prime number. If the condition whatever we are giving number is not satisfied, it will print like a not a prime number. Okay. Is not a prime number. And then next I'm using here like a function to check if a number is prime or not. Okay, so just see a function to check if a number is prime. In this condition I'm using like a static boolean method. So check prime method. So in this check prime int number, so check number, here I'm using some conditions for example, I'm taking one number. If it is less than or equal to 1, it returns a false. And I'm using like another condition like it is equal to 2 and it is equal to 3 number, then it will return a true. So this kind of conditions I need to give here. Okay, let's see. So first I am taking here if condition number less than or equal to 1, then what will print? It will returns false. Okay, so here the 1 and the numbers less than or equal to 1, it's not a prime, so that's why it returns a false. Just remember 1 and numbers less than or equal to 1 or not a prime. So that's why it returns a false condition. Okay, and next I'm taking another condition like if method a number equal to 2 and number equal to 3. Okay, so then this condition will returns it true. Why means, so if 2 and 3 numbers are a prime, already we know this, these two numbers are a prime, so that's why it will return a true condition. Okay, and again I need to give here another condition like if method, in this method like number percentile 2 equal to 0. Okay, so in this method and number percentile 3 equal to 0. Okay, so then what it will return means it returns false. Why means, so multiplication of 2 and 3 2 and 3 are not a prime numbers, or not a prime. So that's why it returns a false condition. Okay. So checking for prime numbers using a 6 plus or minus 1 optimization. So here I'm checking one condition, one more condition. So for int number I is equals to 5, I plus, I multiplication I less than or equal to a number I plus or equal to a 6 number. Okay. So if for this condition I'm using a if method. So number percentile I equal to 0, then number percentile of method I plus 2 equal to 0. Okay. So then it will return say false. Again it returns false condition. So here we are giving already a false condition. So when we using if condition, number percentile I is equal to 0 and number percentile I plus 2 equal to 0, then it will return say false. Okay. And after it returns a true. Otherwise it returns a true. Okay. So check prime method. So int number function. So here int number. So this check prime method. So it first checks if the number is less than or equal to 1. So if the condition is satisfied, prints that true, or otherwise it returns a false condition. So which case it returns a false, since one number and less than or equal to 1 are not a prime. So that's why it returns a false condition. And the second condition is it then checks if the number is 2 and 3. So this 2 or 3 returns a true because these are a prime numbers. 2 and 3 are a prime numbers. So and third condition is, so it further eliminates even numbers and numbers divisible by 3, or they are not a prime. So that's why it returns a false. Okay. So these 2 and 3 are a prime numbers, but when this further eliminates even numbers and members divisible by 3. Okay, as they are not a prime. So that's why it returns a false number. And finally, it uses a loop condition. Okay, here I am using a for loop condition. So for loop in the sense, here I am taking a number 5. Okay, so prime numbers using the 6 plus or minus 1. So optimization method when we are using, so this reduces the number of divisions need to determine primarily. Okay, so number percentile I plus 2 equal to 0. I am using this condition, right? So for that, finally it by optimization method it determines primarily. So main string method arguments, this is where we can change the number variable to test different numbers for primarily. So here I am taking like 29 number. You can use any number here. You can initialize any number in this place. And it calls a check prime method. Okay, so it calls a check prime method. So with the number and prints whether the number is prime or not based on the boolean returns. Okay, so that's why I'm taking here starting a boolean method. Whatever we are given number 29, if it is a prime or not, it is based depends on the boolean method. It returns a check prime methods. Okay, so this is the program for how to write a code in a prime number checking. I hope you understand this program. And thanks for watching. For more videos, for more technical skills, subscribe this channel.